So I've been waiting for this day for a little while now, and it almost always comes, right? I don't like to have that kind of that negative energy, but I feel like this almost always happens, right? You've set some goal, you've started doing what you need to do to achieve that. You're working on your chain, and you're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 steps in, and the universe tries to throw a monkey wrench into your plans, right? As you can probably hear, I don't sound great, right? um I'm gonna have to edit out a lot of like little coughs during this episode, but I'm doing this episode anyway, right? One of my things, if you've watched my previous things where on Don't Break the Chain, I have my markers, right? It's morning routine, journal, exercise, podcast. So I've committed to doing all three of these things every day for this year, right? And let me tell you, I don't want to do a podcast today. I'm tired, um, sore. Didn't sleep well. Um, for Without trying to give too much information, my wife isn't feeling well, so in order to help her sleep better, I slept on the couch, right? Of my own volition, not punishment. But so didn't sleep great. It's not bad. It's a good couch, but it's not my bed. Um, and so it's like there's all of these little things that keep trying to like poke at you. Um, for me, I look at it as the universe asking if you're serious, right? Whenever we start a workout routine, whenever we start any routine, anytime you're trying to make a change and really push through and do something amazing, resistance shows up. There is a fantastic book. It's by Steven Pressfield, and it's The War of Art. Now, it's not the Sun Tzu Art of War. This is Steven Pressfield, The War of Art. And this was originally written kind of for authors, but in this book, he talks about it in the reference to any creator, any entrepreneur. The basic idea is that anytime we try to go outside our comfort zone, we get resistance, whether it's feelings of being an imposter, whether it's being sick, whether it's, some unforeseen circumstance, right? There, usually it comes from inside us, right? It's like, well, I want to go to the gym, but, I slept on the couch last night and it was really uncomfortable. I worked out anyway, right? But the resistance was there, believe me, right? Um, and so I want you to know, and especially here we are at, it's January 11th as I record this. We're 11 days into our New Year's resolutions. Um, if my statistics are correct, probably 75% have already given up for those that actually set them. And I can't remember who it was that said 38.4% of all statistics are made up on the spot. So I don't know the exact numbers, but I know it's a lot, right? In my talking to people, by now it's oh yeah, I remember that, right? It's gone. And it's because we run into resistance, because the universe is pushing back, saying, are you sure you want this? And that's why, my episode yesterday, day before, about the 3 levels of goals, right? Our achievement goals, they're weak. And as soon as resistance shows up, it's very hard for them to push through. Sometimes they do a little bit for a little while, but they're not going to be able to keep up, right? Willpower fades. It just does. No matter how much willpower you think you have, willpower fades eventually. You need something greater than willpower, and the desire for achievement goals. You need growth goals. You need legacy goals, because that's the stuff that's going to pull you through and make you get uncomfortable and make you burn through the resistance. It's what's necessary. So I'm doing my part. I'm fighting through the resistance, even though I just want to go lay down in a nice warm blanket, hot cup of tea, right? But I'm not. I exercised earlier in the day, but the podcast, it was a busy day, so I put it off till the end of the day, which is always a dangerous thing. But I want you to know, keep going. Don't let the resistance win. I feel like I should say that as Darth Vader. Do not give in to the resistance, right? I cheered for the resistance in the movie, just saying. But in this case, don't give in to the resistance. Fight against it. Overcome the demons that want you to fail, right? So yeah, that's where I am today. So hopefully you haven't encountered this yet in your New Year's resolution journey. But even if you have, even if you're going through it right now, or even if you gave into it, it's okay. Everybody does. Everybody gives into resistance at some point. The key is to restart. And I've got a whole training that I do about restarts, that it's not the failing, it's the restarting and shortening the time from the resistance winning till the restart. If you can shorten that down to where it's hours, you win. You just do. All right, my friends, keep living your life to the third power, and we will talk to you tomorrow, and hopefully I will be a happy and chipper, healthy guy. Please. Thank you for listening to the Third Power Life podcast. Before you go, one quick question for you. Where are you on the path of life? Are you just drifting through your life? Are you fully in command, somewhere in between? Well, you can find out where you are now by taking my new Commander Survey. It will tell you where you are on your growth journey and how to move yourself to the next level. You can find the link on the screen or in the show notes. Now, all I want to know now is, where do you stand?